What's up, guys? It's been a long time since I've made a video. I really wanted to, play some PS1 games on my day off. So it's been a while since, I took my CRT TV out of my room, put it in storage, and then, I haven't really tried it anymore. So, I got my HDTV here. I hooked up all my old consoles to it. I'm just ready to play. Playing everything on the big screen is gonna be real fun. So, let's check things out. Oh my God. No, this is a mistake. This is a big mistake. It looks like shit on the HDTV. How am I supposed to play it like this? Hey buddy, having a hard time playing those old games on your HDTV? Yeah, these games look like shit on my HDTV. It's unplayable. Wait a minute. Who are you? Who am I? I'm the XRGB Mini Framemeister. I can upscale your retro video games to HD on your HDTV. So basically you're telling me that you can make my retro games look amazing on my HDTV. I don't buy it. Yeah, and only for $300, I can do all that for you right now. $300? No fucking way. You're a ripoff, dude. Get the fuck out of my house. A ripoff? This bitch right here. Okay, listen. If you want your retro games upscaled to HD, plug me in and see what I can do. All right, man, chill. All right, I'll pay you $300. I'll check you out, okay? You're an asshole, by the way. Yes. Every cent, every dollar brings me closer to my ultimate fall. Whatever. Alright guys, here's my new setup. I found this IKEA entertainment center on Facebook Marketplace. I'm pretty sure it's an IKEA stand or entertainment center, but I saw it on one of the guys in My Life in Gaming have this same one, and it looks like it's missing like a little door that goes, because there's a little like spot you can, looks like something slides there. But anyways, it's not on there, it didn't come with it. I actually like everything exposed, so I'm fine with that. And IKEA always has high quality stuff, so let's start up here on top of the entertainment center. I got a little charge dock that can actually hold 2 controllers. Well, I only have one on here right now, but still rocking that day one controller when I bought my Xbox One on day one in 2013. So the grip's kind of coming off a little bit, but I've just been using it so much. It hasn't failed me, so I just haven't found a reason to keep using or to trade up or get a different one. So keeping that there, and then I got this new Nyko dock here. I got it at Game Exchange for 14 bucks. It comes with a little dongle that you can connect to the controller, and you just set it on there, and then it charges your controller like that. So, and I'm using my anniversary controller, the translucent blue. Don't have the console sadly, but I'm gonna stick with the controller. This seems what everybody has gotten. It's just a controller, so it's not rare, it's not hard to find, but it looks good. So alright, moving on over here, I got my PSP hooked up here, so anytime I want to play Gradius collection, I have it right here. And then I recently bought a Nintendo Switch case for my Nintendo Switch. This case has been pretty nice. It was only 10 bucks at my local gaming store. So I've been playing Alundra recently, and I bought the strategy guide for it. So this game is a lot harder than I thought it was, and it comes with some stickers, some memory card stickers here. And for the mail away poster, which is rare and hard to find now, so if anybody has one, hit me up. I got some PlayStation note cards here that I got in a trade, or not a trade, I purchased something recently that came with this, and I'll make a pickup video about that someday. So starting down here, I got my PS4 hooked up. My original, or day one, Xbox One down here still hasn't died on me yet. I'm pretty impressed by it. It's not showing any signs of dying, so I haven't had the need to upgrade it anyway. So, got my SNES Classic hooked up here. I don't really play this, and then I have all the games, most of the games on here on cartridge already, so I haven't felt the need to really mess with it. So along with the Framemeister, so I got the Framemeister down here. I got it all hooked up, and it looks amazing. I got Chrono Trigger playing here, and it looks so good. But recently, I've been on the hunt for a one-chip Super Nintendo. One-chip Super Nintendos have the best picture, the most crisp picture, and I have another Super Nintendo that's not a one-chip, and I compared the two using a Framemeister, and you can just tell the difference. It's crazy how much it is. So I found it at Game Exchange, this one-chip Super Nintendo, and I can't believe it. It was just sitting up there, and it cost, they don't know what a one-chip is, so I just bought it, and it went for a regular Super Nintendo price, so that was nice. So that looks great. They're really happy with that purchase. So to find out if my Super Nintendo chip was, it was a one chip 100%, I had to buy a little kit that I can open up my Super Nintendo with. There's a certain barcode that you can look on the back of Super Nintendos that give away the one chip. Just do a little bit of research on it, and you can find out if it's a one chip or not. So when you buy a Framemeister, you're not done there. You have to buy some cords to go with it. So there's a lot of SCART cables and things you have to purchase to go along with it. So not only is this thing super expensive, I got mine for $300, but now that they're discontinued permanently, which is what I hear, I don't know if that's 100%, they're incredibly hard to get and afford. They're all over eBay. There's not tons of them, but they're there, and that's where I got mine. And once you start there, the ball just snowballs into this huge obsession of getting the best picture, and I never thought I would get so obsessed with it. So I had to buy a lot of different cables for the Super Nintendo, for the PlayStation, and eventually if I want to go to Sega, Dreamcast, and everything, I gotta buy more cables. So instead of plugging these things in and out, which you can get wear on your connectors here, which is going to cost you more money to replace them, I bought a G-SCART, which is a SCART switcher for all my SCART cables. So you can see I have a PS2 up front, and then behind it I have the Super Nintendo one there. And then I bought a black web HDMI switcher here, and it was really cheap. I just got it at Walmart, so it's probably not the best one. It's working for me just fine, so I'm not having any issues. And it's really nice. The setup is really great, where I can just use the controller wherever I put it. Here we go. Just a little controller here, and I can switch between it, and I usually just leave it right there to switch between my Xbox, PS4, the SNES Classic if I had to, and then the PlayStation and the Super Nintendo are in the same switch box, so they stay on the same HDMI port that is fed through the Framemeister. So there's a whole setup in the back here with all the cords. It's a freaking mess, and I don't even want to show it because it's terrible. But so the G-SCART, when I can switch between different consoles that are on the SCART cables, all I have to do is just turn off the Super Nintendo here, and then I'll switch it over to the next console that's on, which is going to be my PS2. So all I gotta do is, so I can turn on the Super Nintendo, and I'll turn off the PS2, and then it should switch to the Super Nintendo. Yep, there it goes. And it's sweet. So I think there's 8 inputs on here, so I can put 8 different consoles on here, which is amazing. The G-SCART itself is super expensive too. A lot of things I never thought I'd buy. Put another eBay purchase on here. Those things are expensive as well. I think I almost spent as much on the G-SCART than I did with the actual Framemeister. So if anyone's ever wondering if this setup is worth it, man, I can't complain about that picture. The picture looks so good. And just to remind myself, I plugged it into composite on my HDTV. Boy, it looks absolutely terrible, and that's to be expected because as the years go on, it's getting harder and harder to play our retro games on our HDTVs. So the Framemeister, the OSSC. Who knows? I heard there's a Framemeister successor coming out, but I just don't know how they're going to do it. I'm assuming they're going to adapt to the 4K TVs. So I don't know how they're doing it, but it's coming. Guys, if you ever want to get a Framemeister, if anyone can recommend how great it is, I can. And I'm not someone that can recommend everything, or you can just believe me, but man, I've been on the fence about it for a really long time, and everything just really played out nicely for me. Made some deals to get it. I didn't pay what they're going for now, but since they're discontinued, they keep going up in price. So you might be better off with an OSSC, which is a different kind of hyper upscaler. I'm not 100% sure the details of it. I'm not gonna ever get one because I don't need one unless my Framemeister dies. But I haven't heard of anybody's Framemeisters dying off or anything like that for unknown reasons. So, but anyways, guys, that's my setup right now. Trying to get everything in frame here. Everything looks sweet. Everything's hooked up nicely. Believe it or not, it took forever to get this set up, so I'm so happy with the way everything looks. It's breathing life into retro gaming again for me, and I couldn't be happier. So thanks for checking out the video, guys. This is a short one. I just really wanted to talk about the Framemeister a little bit and how great it is. So if you're ever interested in getting one, look it up on eBay, because that's the only place you can get it.